Hey guys, it's Kim, HCG Mamacita. Can you see me? Yeah. So, I'm in the car, as you can see, getting ready to run to the store, but I thought I would give my stats, and then I can talk freely and start driving. I've been a bit of a stranger. Not so much. I vlogged a couple of days ago, but it is now Friday, the 21st, R2P4 day 7. This morning I weighed 140.6. Hate that I'm even saying 140s, but it is what it is. Yesterday was 142.4. The day before that, 140.8. So I've been hovering around the 140, 141, and even bumped to 142 once. I vlogged Tuesday last, so it's only been 3 days. Anywho, where do I even begin? The past couple of days, I've been out of order. I've just been eating whatever pretty much I wanted. Because I'm starting another round tomorrow. Well, I'm loading tomorrow. Tomorrow and Sunday is my plan. I have mixed feelings about it, but it is what it is the bottom line, and I'm jumping back in. So, I have not lost my mind, but, you know, I had some things that I haven't normally been eating. A couple of Girl Scout cookies. I had a brownie on Wednesday. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even list what I've eaten. But basically, once I decided that I was going to start over, or start again, I shouldn't say start over, but start again, even though it feels like starting over. That's kind of how I'm feeling. But start again. I kind of was like, you know what, let me get it out of my system. So, yeah, I don't even really know what to say. I have been extremely busy, extremely busy, have barely had time to vlog, and Lord knows I haven't really had time to watch vlogs. So I'm looking forward to getting back, you know, active in the community and watching, because watching you all helps so much. I think maybe if I would have been plugged in a little bit more, even during P3, I don't know. Hindsight is always 20/20. I mean, I had a pretty good P3. It wasn't until the end that I had those unexplained gains. I say unexplained, but you know, if you've been watching my few vlogs, then you know the nuts probably were a problem, and you know, whatever. So I actually had an interesting revelation. I guess it was yesterday, because I mixed my HCG yesterday to prepare for my injections. And I guess I can start driving now. Yeah, because I don't need to look back in my book anymore. I'm at 140.6 today. I actually released 1.8 from yesterday. But anyway, I digress. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm rambling. It's been a while. I don't know how to be as concise as if I ever was. But what was I saying? Yesterday I was mixing my HCG, and I mix HCG with B12, and I have periodically during this P3, P4 been injecting B12. So I had a vial of B12 only. Anyway, I'm getting long-winded. The bottom line is that my garage is not closing. That's not the bottom line. The bottom line is that I decided that I was looking at HCG Chica's mixing instructions, and she was using backwater. But in order to make the ratio consistent, she used like 5 milliliters of backwater with her HCG. She had a tablet, or tablet powder, whatever. So I said, I wonder how much B12 I'm actually mixing in. HCG Rhonda G, if you're watching, you know that it looked like a random amount of B12 that I had. So anyway, I realized that what I was supposed to be taking was HCG with the B12 booster, so to speak. I'm rambling. I'm sorry, you guys. Bottom line I want to try to say is, I think that my last round my dose was a lot lower than what I thought it was because it was diluted with more B12 than I thought it was. Does that make sense at all? In other words, if you use a 5 milliliter liquid ratio to the 5,000 micrograms, or I think that's what it is, of HCG, the way I understood HCG Chica to explain it is that it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So you can easily gauge whether you're giving yourself, what you're giving yourself. So I was injecting 17 on my syringe, thinking that was 170, but really it was double diluted with B12. Does that make sense? So yesterday when I was measuring how much B12 was in the vial, I was like, okay, I'm gonna mix it with 5 milliliters of, I hope I'm using my quantities right. I don't know if I have it right, but 5 milliliters, I believe, of B12 to the 5,000 or whatever it is of the HCG. So anyway, when I pulled out or drew out in my needles so I would know exactly how much B12 it was. So I'm confusing myself. I hope you guys are following me. Bottom line is, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because I am going to now keep my extra B12 separate from what I use to mix with my HCG in 2 different bottles. So what I plan to do is, I'm still going to inject what I think is this 175, and then add another, I don't know, I'm still doing my research, between 20 to 30 to 40 units or whatever it is of B12. But before, it was all mixed together, so it diluted the consistency of the HCG. Do you see what I'm saying? So I may have only been taking like a minute amount, call it 10, when it was all said and done. I mean, who really knows? So anyway, I don't even know exactly what dose I'm going to be taking or what's going to work for me or whatever. I mean, obviously I lost weight before, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I just did a 3-minute ramble and you guys still don't even know what I'm talking about, because I'm not quite sure I know. Anyway, what else do I have to say? It's a learning experience. I appreciate a lot of the comments you guys put. Susie, you're so deep. I love it. But really, you made me think it's, this is all a learning process. I'm calling this round 2, but it really is my first time actually going into P3 and into P4, because I had the planned interruption for the holidays. So it's the first time I've tried to stabilize, which is why I wanted to do it. I wanted to see how it was. It was my first time going into P4, so I wanted to see, how would it be? How would I handle making good food choices? And for the most part, I did. The most shocking thing was that little things, little cheats, seem to make a big difference on the scale. But, like I said, had a lot of factors going on. Tom, and probably not drinking enough water. So I'm going to try. I'm going to do another round, a short round, probably I got to do the math, but it's really going to depend on what injection I use, how much of an injection I take, whether it lasts me 26 days or 30 something. And that's all I know. So I have a luncheon tomorrow to attend. I'm going to brunch on Sunday with a friend. So I don't know if this is going to be a clean load. It probably is going to be on the dirty side. And what else do I know? That's all I know right now. And I'm sure you guys are bored because it's 10 minutes in, and I apologize. I hate, the long vlogs sometimes they're hard to watch. And I hope I'm not hard to watch. Anyway, I love you guys. And I appreciate you so much. And I'm excited to see, what happens here. Don't even know what my goal is. My goal is whatever I end up at the end of the round, I think. Maybe 125, 130. I don't even know. I'm not going to say I don't care, but I do care, but I'm trying to detach from the outcome and just do it. Just do what I need to do and see what comes of it. And be smaller than I am right now. And I want to exercise. Like what I don't like the flabbiness that happens. I feel like I lose too much muscle tone, so I need to flag down the experts. I know you work out. I can't think of who else works out. And do you work out on P2? Those are kind of questions I have. I need to do some vlog searching. I know the answers are there if I just took the time to look. All right, guys. I'm sorry. 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Talk to you later. PB&J. Hasta luego. And stop. See, I haven't vlogged in so long. I don't even know how to